Today is Wednesday, November 1st, and this will be our last trading day of the week. I believe Friday I might jump on and check it out, but look at our weekly candle. We've been pretty ranging because we're expecting a big move on Friday. All this is, like I said on Monday, we're building up, to take out all of this. I believe by Friday we should more than likely come down here to the 13,900s, the low 14,000s, I believe. We also have this new day opening gap that we completely left open. We tapped the top of it and we didn't do anything with it. So I believe that we will come into there and just look at this range. So it's not luck, but it's definitely skill to make money in this environment. I'm not really expecting anything too crazy today. We do have like this new day opening gap that we're kind of ranging in. We have this new week opening gap. We still have this sell side left. Potentially we might come in here today. We have this high today. We also have, these highs right here. We have the sell side and we have all of these relatively equal lows that, I'm sure we're going to have a lot of liquidity down here and we'll probably start working our way towards there sometime soon. We'll see. Yeah, so we have these relatively equal highs. This is London high. This is previous day high, yesterday's high. We have these lows over here, all sell side here. So we'll see what happens. It's 8:27. We still don't have our 8:30 open candle. Let's see where midnight open is. So let's see where 8:30 opens, preferably up here somewhere. So that's that end dog. So we got a gap within the gap within the gap. We're doing some things here. So let's see how we go. Dixie weekly chart. We are, still in this wick where, we've been ranging for a while. There is this buy side liquidity on the weekly, which is the overall target for Dixie. Dixie is kind of pushing up now, higher low, higher low. So maybe we aim for this buy side liquidity today. If Dixie goes up, that means indices will either consolidate or go down, more likely go down. What I could see happening today, tomorrow, is if we don't reverse here, we will push up to take this buy side. Maybe come in here somewhere. Let's see what the 1 hour is looking like. Maybe come into these imbalances that I mentioned earlier. And then on Friday, or what's going to happen is on Friday, we'll push up into here, all the way in here. We'll probably make a couple more highs today and tomorrow. And then on Friday, if it's a two-stage event, we push up, take all that buy side, and then we're going to clear all of this out. Low, 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 low. That's all sell side liquidity. So that's going to be, hundreds of millions of dollars in there that, the market makers are just going to say thank you. So I just put in this limit order, even though it's 901. I saw this high, low, higher high. Even though it is kind of choppy, we broke out. So I'm kind of seeing this breaker. I put a limit order just for one in because it's before 9:30. See a slight push in. Okay, we're tagged in. See that 50% of the breaker hold. That's what I want to see. And then we go. 54.930 is kind of risky, I guess. I went much lighter than typical because I'm not crazy about this. I might even have this one to break. The breaker's holding. I see this 1 minute fill this SIBI, so that's kind of not a strong sign to the downside. Let's see rejection here. I think I'm going to stop though. 13. It's just now a little less confidence rate, but I still like it. Does still look good. It's just 430, so that's not crazy. 13.5 lower, that's right. Breaker's holding, that's good. And so I was saying I wasn't crazy about this 5 minute close. Oh, get right down. I like that the bodies are really respecting this breaker. As long as they continue to respect the breaker, we should be okay. All of them. I was so busy. Fairs. Doesn't want to see a breakdown. See all these 50 seconds respecting the breaker? You like that? But I don't like that when it closes, just not so hot. Last 6 seconds, 5 minutes. I think we might reach up this. Last second, so close. 9-9, we still have a little bit of time before 9:30. Maybe we'll break our. Here we go. Okay, that's good. I think it's maybe smarter to hang out here, but These bodies are respecting it, man. These bodies are respecting the breaker, just consolidating here, and I don't like the consolidation. It's gonna make a big move either to the upside or to the downside. I don't want to be on the wrong side is the biggest thing. But now we're also respecting 50% of the breaker. So we're in the top portion, so I think we may go up. Yeah, I think I get out here. Yeah. That's all good. All right, we might have something now. You see how we perfectly rejected that 1 hour? We have news in about 2.5 minutes. Still net positive for the week. We had a slow Monday, a good Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. We took one tiny loss. We'll see how the day plays out, and then we'll be good for the week. I didn't right there. I didn't right there. We handle this? We handle this. I'm just worried because the news is coming up. Last thing I want to do is shoot up on me, but I have a really good feeling it's going to go down. Woo! That gapped? That gapped? Jeez. Good thing I didn't take that. Alright, now we wait and see. Jeez! We're at the 50%. Yeah, this is literally the 50% of the daily SIBI, and we rejected it, or are rejecting it. It's right at the top of here. 2 minutes right after the news, it's still unsure. The news, I don't even think even really dropped. That's just people reacting right to it. Have a gap right there. Close, open, that's a big gap. Okay, so we're kind of working in this gap right now. We're working at the top of the gap. We're respecting the midpoint of that gap. So that might lead us up. Okay, now that we're breaking it down, if we close below it, that could be good. Filling that gap, that might be our entry. Maybe we take it here. Maybe we do take it there. Where's it? Alright, go there. And maybe we stop here. I feel. That might have been risky, but let's see. Yeah, this is where I wanted it to begin with. Let's see what happens. We need to break down now. We need to get the breakdown. What I'll do is I'll take 3 here instead of 5. I'll just do all 5 here. In and out. 77 points. That's more than enough. But I'm not crazy about it. I need it to go. I need it to go. 5 is looking good. I like that we rejected this SIBI a lot. I think I'm going to get out because this is kind of ugly. What are we thinking, Bogdan? What are we thinking? Are we hoping, or are we have this little bit of a SIBI left and that's it? If we break that, then I think I'm just going to have to take the loss for the day and just be done for the day. Unless we break down like that and just go down now. We need to really go down now. The 5 minutes looking good. The 15 is looking okay. New 5-minute candle. If this doesn't do something, it's going to be time to get out. Okay. Now we need to continue on down. Continue on down. We have a little bit of liquidity here. Here. Alright, big chance I'm just going to get out right now. Big chance. I'm going to get out because this is ugly. So I think we took a little bit of a loss because the fill was 545. We got in at 546.50. 545. So $1.50 gain. But It's not clean for me. I don't like it. I'm okay with getting out and waiting until something better shows. 2-3 minutes, I think we'll get something to show. Did I get out early? Yes, but why? Was it a valid reason? Yes, this price action is not clean. It's not what I like. So we'll wait till 10:15, 10:15, 10:30. By 11 o'clock, I'll be done for the day. I'm not going to force anything else or anything. This wasn't a force. I think this was a decent trade. I'm just going to sit and watch. And if something jumps out at me, then I'll take it. Otherwise, I'm good. Okay, I think now something might happen. It's 10:38. Dixie took out at least this sell side, and now it's looking like it wants to push up. ES is also starting to retrace a little bit. So we'll see in this next few minutes, but I'm not going to chase anything. You know what I am seeing on the 1 hour? We got a low, we got a high, we got a lower low. This high would be a breaker, a bullish breaker. And then as we came back in here, that would have been an entry. So I was just about to get off and then I saw this displacement happen. It's still before 11. So this could be valid if we get a strong breakdown. And then we just target here, probably the closest liquidity zone. Like I said, Dixie took these lows and now it's pushing up. That looks like just like a liquidity sweep to continue up. Because it should have broke this low strong. Look at the 5-minute coming right back in. Might be a breaker, high, low, higher, high. But it's not strong. It's like, maybe we do take it. 5-minute no market structure shift. It's respecting 50% of that breaker. I'll only get in if it comes into this SIBI and rejects it. The 5-minute needs to close strong down for there to be a market structure shift. I mean, it's a weak market structure shift. I should be done for the day because we have more news at 2, so it's probably just going to consolidate, probably push up a little bit more. Dixie's pushing up, so we should go down in reality. It's respecting the lower half of this breaker, so that's giving me a little confidence. I'm going to go very low risk, but I think I'm going to take some shorts.
Order filled.
Oh, now it's 11. Let's see if the algo does what it has to do. Dixie's pushing back up. That's the only reason I'm kind of feeling like, okay, we have this breaker and Dixie's pushing up, so maybe NAS will start going down, but maybe not. I think if we close above the breaker, I might just get out. This is the short that I wanted to take in reality, if I was going to take shorts. So let's hold on to it. Let's wait it out. This is the short that I would have wanted. But you're very bullish. He's going down. We're going to be broken. Level 3. Alright. Yeah, this is a bad play, I believe.
Order filled.
Alright, so 3 L's today. I'm 100% done now. Things just did not want to do what I wanted. I mean, $100 lost today. Okay. So, I probably shouldn't have taken this trade to begin with. I did just like the displacement. I probably shouldn't have gotten out to this trade. I should have just been done. We didn't get what I wanted. I should have been done. I like that we were rejecting this breaker, but at the same time, as soon as I saw Dixie start pushing down like this, rejecting this 5-minute, we knew, and we have news coming up. So this was not a smart trade to take. Kind of chasing, sitting in front of the computer for too long. I should have been off when I said I was off right here, and we would have been good. But all good. I'm very happy that I did size down a lot. We ended up closing out here. So about like 18 points. And now you're going to make me cry. Now it's going to make me cry because it's going to start pushing down heavy. All right, so I went started cooking, looked at my phone, and saw that we did get exactly what I wanted, even though I closed out super early. We would have been in profit right now. So what I want to see now is a push into this breaker. We're gonna take our shorts here. Maybe we chase it.
Order filled.
I'm gonna go 2 here. I'm gonna lower this to 3 if it does come back in here. Go through. Okay, so that's 5 minute. There's a market structure shift for sure. I just don't even think it'll come back in here. But if it does, I do want to get my 3. But if it just runs down to here, I'm fine with that as well, because that will be 71 points. I'm just debating if I should cancel these limits or not. And we need to break through this BISI right here. See, this would have been nicely in profit at the moment, 21 points, but we got out. If we don't get a breakdown, I really just, at this point, should have just not even gotten in. I know that with everything in me. Actually, I don't know that because I really like this price action. I'm scaring myself out, but in reality, I'm scaring myself out because I took 3 losses today, but this is the setup that I really wanted. This is the one I shouldn't have gotten out in. The only thing I don't like is that we are rejecting this BISI. But at the same time, we have these SIBIs that we need to fill in. And we pushed up so heavy that we need to fill. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so we're going to cancel these 3. We do need to go. Stop. Excuse me. Go a little bigger. That's 7 points. Should be good. 13 in. 2.5 more. This would have been fat right now. Did Dix? All right. I like it. I'm very happy with that. I'm very, very happy with that. Yeah, Dixie's pushing up hard, so we should definitely start seeing some more momentum down. I hope we don't come back into this 5 minute. I want to see this broken. Broken strongly. I don't want it to act as support. Okay, we fill this 15 second. Now I want to see it go down. Not to act as support, I don't like it. Dixie's still pushing up hard, so we should not go so far up. There is a possibility I get out here. I'm just gonna make this a risk-free trade, and whatever happens, happens, because I don't like it. I probably shouldn't, to be honest with you. But yeah, look at the way this 5 minute closed. Boy, oh boy, was that close. Boy, oh boy, was that close. Maybe I shouldn't go risk-free just yet. It might be a little too early. Because we might push back into the breaker. Dixie's still pushing up. Put this right above here. Just a tiny stop. $1.50. So it'll be a tiny loss if we do take it. Better than getting stopped out too early. What is he holding? I need to break down now. Is he still pushing? So what's happening midday, huh? What's happening midday, huh? You want to see some steam? I want to see steam. Here we go. Is there what? There we go. Keep it going. I just don't like how this BISI's acting as support. But Dixie's pushing up. We gotta go down. We gotta take liquidity. Like, we have to. There's no way that we don't. See how it's using the very top of that BISI? I'm going to here. 15 minutes. Here we go. I can make this break even. That's it. I'm too focused on the P&L, and I could tell because I just took a couple losses when in reality it probably needs to come into the breaker and then break down. And you see that's dropping. So maybe we just exit here for whatever win we have. All right, good. All right, I'm gonna get out.
Order filled.
That's all right. It's using this as support. The reason why I got out is because it failed to break through this. It's using it as support. I just saw Dixie push down, and I see ES is not making the same lows as NASDAQ is. It's not pushing. This was not a good entry, right? This I should have stood in here. I didn't. It's all good. But and now I said it multiple times. But this really has to be my last one for the day. 51 bucks. Okay, so we recovered a little bit. We recovered 50% of our loss. So, you know, that's fine. We did overtrade a little bit, but all the setups were valid. This one, the only thing I did was I exited too early. And that's always been my issue, is exiting too early. It is what it is. It's not is what it is. I need to work on exiting early. I need to accept the risk, and I need to be okay with the risk. Like, why did I exit this trade early? I had really no reason to. And right now, we would have been at break even. Well, I did have a reason to. I told you my reasons, but maybe I need to not react super quickly to those reasons. Like, what could have told me to continue to push this up? I should have jumped on the 15, seen this, seen that we pushed in here, because there's a little gap right there, and then push down. And now we did the same thing. We're going to continue on down probably. But you see ES is lounging around here. And Dixie's pushing down. So this is probably going to come back up. So I think my exit was still valid. Yeah, but honestly, I'm done. I was cooking. I stopped cooking. I ran on the charts. I'm done for the day. Like, fully done. I'm not even going to open it on my phone because it's just going to make me want to come back on. So, not a great day, but not a terrible day. Could have gone a lot worse, but it also could have gone a lot better, because if we did take this here and we kept it open, we would have had no reason right now to be getting out. We would have been 36 points in. I would have been happy. I could have probably taken partials once I saw, you know, things were happening here. Moved everything to break even and just let this trade play out. But it's all good. All gravy.